hold on. Oh. Dear Mr. Reich, first of all, I am your ally and fan. Seriously, I am. Perhaps not of your fashion sense, but then again, I'm not always crazy about what I'm wearing either. The bottom line is that our politics, our values, and our ideals, they align perfectly. We most certainly hitch our wagons to the same brothel, if you know what I mean. With that said, I am also seriously ready to pie you over your semi-recent incendiary comments comparing oily, reprehensible politicians to circus folk, mainly ringmasters and clowns. Unacceptable, Mr. Reich! Unacceptable! There has been an even more blanketed use of these terms of late, in papers hither and yon, nationwide, even internationally. There's even been some nasty photoshopping gracing the papers as well, which I could care less about. But you, Mr. Reich, you I care about mightily. So, here it is. Mr. Reich, perhaps you are not fully aware of San Francisco's long-standing tradition of pioneering the circus arts, and clowning in particular. Why, Bill Irwin, America's own clown prince, began his career right here with the Pickle Family Circus, along with a very long list of other celebrated clowns. Well, for myself, as a lifelong clown, human cartoon, precision idiot, professional fool, and now clown conservatory director, I feel it's my most urgent duty to inform you of a few facts that need to be addressed, or undressed, or dressed up again and sent out for donuts and pickles. Our country, and frankly every other, should be so lucky to have their shoddy, shabby little governments function with the same poise, humor, showmanship, balance, and sense of joy that are the working machinery of every circus on Earth. Well, maybe not this one particular mud show I did in Van Nuys once, but that's an entirely different letter. Let's be honest, even the most cheerful house speaker, regardless of party or gender, ends up looking haggard, worn, with a face like a jail door after a short time. The very opposite demeanor, in fact, of any working ringmaster. I mean, Boehner? Ha! Even a top hat and tails couldn't help that mess. Oh! Oh! Meep. Oh. And let's move on to the most overused disparagement, shall we? The use of the word clown as a crass insult. I get it. I do. Those of us who are professional clowns, we've had little help in the public imagination. Being personified as garish, strange, evil, kind of strange, weird, not pleasant. That's a laundromat queen right there. Nobody wants to see that. Thanks so much, Stephen freaking King. But I digress. The truth is, those of us who identify as human cartoons are here to make every other type of human being laugh. Even the worst kinds of human beings. At ourselves. At one another. At the ridiculosity of the human condition. Clowns in Congress, you may ask? Imagine, if you can, a government with an actual irony-free sense of humor, where the purpose of government has more to do with exposing and skewering and delighting in our shared bumbling humanity, rather than raging at one another's differences. Human cartoon rage is, after all, never serious, and always ends up in a chase, a fall, a dusting off, and a mutual understanding that we are all ridiculous, and that we take turns, each of us, in falling and getting up again. To us clowns, laughter and empathy are the prized tools in our kit. We are definitely part of the world's solution, not its problem. I could go on. And on. And on! I could send books. I could send links. No, not that links. I could send quotes of inspiration. Stage a protest under your office window. Instead, I invite you, Mr. Reich, in fact all political pundits, to come to Circus Center. To bid adieu to the hallowed walls of your smoggy, dusty university and trundle on over to our enchanted gym full of humans actually doing, with their own bodies and spirits, extraordinary things. Something every government, every country, indeed every person could have the joy of doing were they brave enough to let go of differences and divisions. All are welcome at the circus. And you are too, Mr. Reich.
Who's Mr. I'm not Mr. Reich. I'm just the guy who's delivering a sandwich. Did you order the hammy Sammy?
Oh!